right, so on the add-ons, 1 through 5, I think, 1 through 4. 22 CP 210500. There's right now I've got 610 days without indictment. There's a $5,000 good bond on theft by deception. 22 CP 211078, 610 days, $15,000 good bond on 3 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony. Then on position 3, 22 CP 212559, 610 days without indictment, a $25,000 good bond on 5 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony. And then on position 4, 23 CP 215407, 610 days without indictment, there's a $700,000 good bond on 4 CWAC charges.
Yes, Your Honor. 20 cycles with arrest out of Georgia and Kentucky, a 2006 felony conviction for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, theft by receiving stolen property, also a 2006 conviction for false statements, and a 2005 conviction out of Kentucky for bank fraud. In addition to the cases on the calendar, there are 3 additional open cases, Your Honor. A CWAC case under 23 CP 219961. Theft by deception, 3 counts. That's under case number 23 CP 220091. And the third case is theft by deception, financial transaction card fraud, 3 counts under 23 CP 220152. Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Rondon.
Good evening, Judge. For position 1 on the add-on calendar, the state and I have been able to come to a consent bond. So for 22 CP 210500, the bond that we've agreed to consent to is $3,000 with the following conditions: an ankle monitor to surrender his passport and to have no contact with the named victim. Position 2 for 22 CP 211078, we've consented to a $9,000 total bond with the same conditions as the previous case: ankle monitor, surrender the passport, and no contact with the named victim. For position 3, which is 22 CP 212559, we have agreed to a $15,000 total bond with the same conditions: ankle monitor, surrender passport, and no contact with the named victim, and also no contact with Erica Hewley, or AKA Erica King. And then additionally, Judge, for position 4, which is 23 CP 215407, the last time we were in court for this case, the state announced that it was dismissed through a decline to prosecute. And so I'm a little confused why this case is back on the calendar.
I didn't see a dismissal on this one.
Your Honor, I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407, at our last hearing, the state did move to null or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
Okay. So was the because I didn't see the dismissal filed yet.
I did not file one, Your Honor. Should I send you a?
Oh, okay. No, as long as you file, because I looked at it today and I didn't see the indictment. That's why. Okay, so. All right, they'll dismiss it. Now, sir, just so you know, they can also, if she says they're going to revive it in an indictment, they can indict your case and then rearrest you on a grand jury warrant, just so you know. Okay, and I don't know about the case in front of Judge Edwards or the other indicted cases, if you've got bonds or what's happened with those. All right, best of luck.
Judge, for the consent bond, will Ms. Rhonda be preparing those consent bonds and submitting those to the court? And then,
Ms. Robinson, you read my mind. I was about to say I can prepare them and submit them this evening.
okay. And then for the case, I know she said the dismissal order for position 4. Is Ms. Winfrey going to submit a dismissal order for that one? Just so we have something Otherwise, the case is just going to stay open.
If Your Honor would prefer that I send something, I will do that.
Okay, let's see. What is? Yeah, or will it be something you need me to sign? I don't think those get signed by me, do they?
No.
First appearance if they null cross it, but okay. Well, if it's something you need me to sign, if you just want to email it to me. All right, sir. Like I said, if they do an indictment, they can do a direct indictment and issue a grand jury warrant. They can rearrest you on that. I don't know the status of your other cases because you have some indicted. I know there's one that's in front of Judge Williams, so this won't have any effect on any of those. Best of luck to you, sir. You can leave the booth.
Your Honor, that concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
All right.